Yeah.
We have a tip which nobody knows.
Puh. Haben wir Sensi Seeds. Wir schauen mal rein.
What is your tip which nobody knows then?
For growing
Yeah.
plants.
Yeah.
Es gibt eine Pflanze, die ist legal in Österreich und hat ein ausgesprochen tiefgehendes Heilungspotenzial und die heißt Iboga.
Everybody knows already about that, I think.
Ah, no. Tell me.
No? Oh, okay.
Das dritte Auge aktivieren und innere Freiheit schaffen. Ja? And at a certain point I had like a mentors and taught me how to grow in the most efficient way.
For my room, I have 300 plants. This has actually been proof. There's experience with water.
Was ist dein Grow-Tipp, den noch keiner kennt?
My tip is
This video has been created strictly for documentary purposes. Please be aware that we do not support the use of psychoactive substances. Now enjoy this awesome video. Peace.
Herzlich willkommen bei der Cultivar in Wien.
Ein sehr guter Tipp, mit dem weniger arbeiten oder noch nicht so viele arbeiten, ist, dass man einen relativ hohen CO2-Gehalt oder CO2-Zufuhr den Pflanzen geben kann.
Wir haben jetzt unter anderem Söder die Woche mit verklagt. Wenn man Geld in die Hand nehmen möchte und easy geil growen will, Living Water. Statt Living Soil, Living Water.
Wir brauchen eigentlich mal jemanden, der sich jetzt mal Fett einfach reinzwirbelt.
Nee. Dass man den Topf oder die Pflanze, das Soil quasi mit Eis belegt.
Actually, it's a vaporizer. You wanna try the vape?
Yeah.
You press 5 times.
Übergrafen. Das heißt, so lerne ich die Pflanze kennen. Ich denke, jeder Gärtner hat so wie ein Sportler den Anspruch, dass er entweder besser wird oder sich einfach Arbeit erspart am Ende des Tages.
Das ist auch, ich sag mal so, das Kaltstellen auf alle Fälle ist der Indikator für die Pflanze, dass sie purpelt.
I'm here with Tim from Sensi Seeds.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, I'm a grower, yes. Yeah. I'm also involved in the breeding process and selection process at Sensi Seeds at the farm. Alexander.
Alexander, ich bin auch Alexander mit Zweitnamen aber.
Es gibt eine Pflanze, die mein persönliches Sakrament und eine Meisterpflanze, und die heißt Iboga. Wie mit dem Iboga, das kann man anbauen auch. Ist ein bisschen schwieriger zum Anbauen, aber es gibt die Samen zum Bestellen auch. Aber die Wirkung von dem Iboga ist die stärkste Heilmedizin, die es gibt, meines Erachtens. Ja.
Okay, sounds great. And where are you from?
I'm from Holland, from a place close to Eindhoven, it's in the south of Holland. But I moved to Amsterdam for Sensi Seeds. Once a week I go down to the farm and I check what's going on there and keep everything updated together with a friend of mine.
Is it known or can you talk about it? Or
Well, I can talk about it, just not about the location and stuff. We like to keep that to ourselves. But it's the oldest farm in Holland, I think even in Europe maybe, the oldest licensed farm where we had a license to grow. So it's been already going on since the 90s. Yeah, so it's a lot of history, a lot of old genetics. We still keep the genetics that we had from back in '85. So you have like 40-year-old mother plants over there. So in niedrigen Dosierungen, was jetzt Menschen nicht irgendwie jetzt trippig machen soll, weil wenn man regelmäßig niedrige Dosierungen von dem einnimmt, verändert das Leben. Ja? Die Leute kennengelernt, die was zum Rauchen aufgehört haben, ohne Probleme auf einmal. Auf einmal schmecken die gesunden Sachen besser und die ungesunden nicht mehr gut. Ja? Die Gewohnheiten verändern sich. Es erschafft einen Raum der inneren Freiheit. Ja? Ja. Also die Pflanze, das Iboga, das ist was viele Leute nicht kennen, was sie nicht gehört haben, aber das ist die Meisterpflanze auf dem Planeten, meines Erachtens, mein persönliches Empfinden.
You can try very slow right now because you talked a lot. Okay. So very slow. Awesome.
Nice flavor. I like his light as well.
It's very
compact.
Very compact.
If you put headphones around you, they will think it's an MP3 player. You know?
Like in the back old days,
Yeah.
MTV.
I'll how long it goes, like the material inside, how many tokens I can take, and
So after 8 minutes, it's like one session, it turns off before it vibrates, then you know, okay, last hit. And then it turns off. It's for safety if you sleep.
It's kind of pretty, isn't it?
oh yeah, of course, yeah.
And afterwards you can put it on again. And about 16 minutes, then I would say it's gone. What is your tip, which nobody knows then?
My tip is start minimalistic. So don't think you can read a book, okay, I need this fertilizer and I need this equipment for everything. Start with the minimum and expand on that. So then you know actually that what you added worked. You know what I mean? So it's no use spending hundreds of euros on fertilizer that doesn't increase your harvest. So you first want to find out if it increases your harvest. So it's a long journey. It's not something you can do from a list. Oh, I did this, boom, I get a big harvest. You need to learn from the beginning, the plant, and yeah, get to cultivate also your knowledge. Yeah, that's the best, like learning from doing, making mistakes, getting better at it.
Ja, es ist ein Strauch, der was hoch wie ein Baum wachsen kann. Ja? In Afrika, in Gabon, heimisch und in der Umgebung. Und der hat auch Früchte, die ich noch nie probiert habe, die anscheinend lecker sein sollen. Aber die Rinde und die Wurzel des Baumes haben diese verschiedenen Alkaloide drin, die was das dritte Auge aktivieren und innere Freiheit schaffen. Ja?
Start with first temperature mode, it's always like this, up and down, second, third.
Sorry.
It's a high temperature.
Yes. That was my fault. Sorry. I got excited with the first one and said, oh, okay, I can do this one.
Yeah.
And then the second one was a bit different.
Sie wirken heilsam in vielen Richtungen. Also Menschen, die was zum Beispiel Alzheimer haben, können sich auf einmal wieder erinnern an was sie im Leben erlebt haben.
Yes.
Es geht ins Weite. Ja? Also Leute, die was Suchtprobleme haben, können Süchte aufhören. Leute, die was Depressionen haben, heilen die Depressionen. Leute, die was energielos sind, haben auf einmal wieder Energie zum Leben. Das ist wirklich eine Meistermedizin. Ja?
Very nice.
And what's your company about?
Well, I'm a small producer in Salzburg. I live in a small little village in Rauris, Alma Verde. It means green soul, the grüne Seele. I'm a one-man company, quality not quantity. Yeah, I produce flowers, oil, teas. Yeah, I've been here for 10 years in Austria. My company is around 5 years. It's a happy job. I'm a youth worker. I work with teenagers, and this is my side job in a way.
So you learned by doing yourself, right?
Yes, first, yes. And then, of course, you hang out at like grow shops and stuff where you get to know people. They give you tips. And at a certain point, I had like a mentor, somebody that came from the flower business and taught me how to grow in the most efficient way. But still, it's trial and error, learning. Yeah, it's not a YouTube video.
Taking advice from somebody who hasn't done what you want to do is almost insanity.
You can get started with the YouTube videos. Yeah. But it's still, you're gonna make mistakes, and that's a good thing.
Do you have a tip which nobody knows?
Whew. For growing.
For growing, yeah.
A plant.
Yeah.
Well, the music part, everybody knows already about that, I think.
Ah, no. Tell me.
No? Oh, okay. For example, in my room, I have 300 plants, and I have reggae music for the vegetation stage, and the classical music for the classical stage. Reggae because the vegetation stage they needs to grow strong and rebel the world, so...
Okay, Malcolm X. Freut mich ja, dass einer das mal würdigt, was ich versuche, euch einzutrichtern.
That's why the reggae music. And on the flower stage, they need a bit more quiet and a bit more serene. That's why the classical music. And the music, the vibration is being proved. It changes inside of you, it changes inside of every human or living thing. So, and I did already testing about without music, and it's different.
I learned, for example, you need to know where you get your clones or work with seeds, because bugs, that's a big thing. Bugs, as soon as you notice from, okay, you want to avoid that.
What is bugs?
Bugs like pests, like spider mites or trips, caterpillars, like those kind of things. So you have to keep a clean environment, and yeah, you make that mistake once, the next time you're like, okay, I'm gonna get my clone somewhere else, or I'm gonna do my own mothers.
Your love himself, talking with the plants is very important. And don't go there angry. You know, that energy goes back to the plant as well.
You tried like hardcore music, like metal?
No, I don't, because for the product that I'm trying to do, I need more serene. If I need a product that is going to be a bit more for the adrenaline, then hardcore music will be the one.
Yeah, that's where I made mistakes. Also over fertilizing. Like a lot of people are really focused on their pH level of their water. I say EC is more important. Like a lot of people don't want to buy the EC meter, they buy a pH meter more. I say buy first the EC meter. That's my tip.
And do you think it's because of the vibrations, or do the plants have like ears?
No, vibrations. Yeah.
They feel it like in the stem. And...
Yes. This has actually been proof. There's an experience with water and the rice inside that they put 3 containers with the same water and rice, and one they came in and put no music, nothing. The other one they put nice classical music, and the other one they put hardcore music. And the rice was completely different from the stages. The water himself, you go to the microscope.
Yeah.
And
now you see your neighbor.
And you see the molecules of the water, and the crystals are completely different from classical music to heavy metal music, for example.
Ich bin von Sunside Genetics und von Mr. Smart gebucht worden, weil ich bin ein Joint Roll Artist.
Der perfekte Joint. Wie dreht man den perfekten Joint?
I need white ash certified stuff, man.
Versteht sich von alleine.
Steht sich von alleine.
They hear me coming through.
Ich gehe jetzt Mittagessen und danach wird gemütlich gekackt.
Oh, diese Einstellung höre ich gern.
Crystal clear, something new. Blackers got some shit to do. Catching up with the